5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
This is About Space, America's return to space, with news and information on our U.S. space program. Is your host of About Space, David Denault.
Welcome, and thanks for joining me today. What if you could travel back in time? Say, about 145 million years ago? A time of a warm, wet climate that gives rise to great plant-eating dinosaurs roaming the earth, feeding on lush ferns and vegetation. Paleontologists have been unearthing these fossilized creatures for years, and many people associate the Jurassic period with the fearsome dinosaurs from the movie Jurassic Park. And the film franchise certainly did popularize the era. But what if you could see these creatures live? Next, as America and the world is listening to About Space Today.
We could fly to such great heights.
With MSC Cruises, a world of discovery awaits. Set sail with free onboard credit to spend however you like. Plus, kids sail free, so gather the group. And rest easy with flexible booking changes. Discover the Caribbean and the Bahamas, including Ocean Key, our award-winning private island. Only the sea offers you so much. Only MSC Cruises offers you so much more. To book, call your travel advisor. Restrictions apply.
Call D&D Cruise and Tours and sail on an MSC cruise from Florida's Port Canaveral, Fort Lauderdale, or Miami. We are the official About Space travel company. Call D&D Cruise and Tours at 877-747-8631 and experience the MSC experience. Welcome back. It's been 65 million years in the making, and you're invited to travel back in time.
We're bringing the Jurassic franchise to life. Everything you love about the movies, we are bringing them with these life-size dinosaurs. Film accurate, you're going to see them. They're going to be up in your face, and it is just like the movies, just without the screen between you and the action.
Liz Kinder is a cast member and street performer in Jurassic World Live Tour and says this is as close to the real thing as you can get.
If you imagine just seeing a T-Rex walking around, it's going to be just as close to the real thing as it could be for you. So we're really excited to be back in Florida, especially in Miami, Jacksonville. There's a big Jurassic fan base here in Florida, and we're just really happy to be here.
What did it take to create something live?
We're in production about 2 years before the cast was even brought in. And then once those 2 years of pre-development were done, the cast and crew were brought in to bring it to life. We had 2.5 months of training where it was just learning how to carry a dinosaur, how to bring a dinosaur to life through animation and the dino tearing that you see. And then we added all these stunt elements. We've got flamethrowers, we have fight choreography with the dinosaurs, we've got motorcycles running around everywhere. It's wild.
What was Steven Spielberg's input?
Oh man, it was just cool to have him in the building, first off, and trying to not freak out that he was seeing our show. I know that from what I've heard, one of his dreams was to have a life-size T-Rex. And when they created the original Jurassic Park movie, they didn't have a full body. They had a foot, they had a head, and then the full-body T-Rex was CGI. So when we could show up with our full life-size Tyrannosaurus Rex, it was like we were making one of Steven Spielberg's dreams come true. So he is a fan, and that is just everything to us.
Is this something that paleontologists, science teachers, and students themselves should come and see?
I think absolutely. I know there's some debate of like whether or not the dinosaurs we know and love today are accurate scientifically, and we say that we are film accurate, and also there's a lot of different science within the show. One of the plot points is talking about Genie the Troodon and using this thing called a dino decoder, which helps read and understand her emotions so that the people can actually care for the dinosaur better. And I think that's a really interesting scientific concept just outside of the whole Jurassic franchise, and you don't see that anywhere else. So it's just really fun. I'm chased by dinosaurs for a living.
Another cast member is Kristen Noonan.
Is it terrifying for some?
It is for some. I like to think of it as a good thrill rather than really being truly scared. I'm always surprised to see really little kids in the very front row who are just smiling and unfazed. Some of them are a little more nervous and holding on to their parents, but each kid is different. So it's entertaining for us as the performers to see the audience's reaction. Yeah.
So tell me, how did you get involved?
Well, just like any good performer, I attended an audition. It was a really fun and intense audition process in itself. Feld Entertainment really prizes themselves on hiring high-level athletic performers. And then beyond that, in the training and rehearsal process, it continues to be very intense and athletic, and specifically for the dinosaurs, beyond just being sort of like base level, good fitness level, we have to learn how to operate these dinosaurs, and that is not something that happens overnight. They have a lot of nuances to them. That in addition to the amazing dinosaurs, audiences should be really excited to see all of the amazing stunts in this show. We have pyrotechnics, we have motorbikes, we have amazing fight choreography, and to top it all off, there's a really heartfelt story that strings all these things together.
The production is as close as it gets to the real thing, and it's an educational experience, even if you're a paleontologist, a science teacher, and especially for young people. Now, if you're in Miami this weekend or in Jacksonville on the 27th, don't miss seeing dinosaurs come to life. It'll also be in most major U.S. cities across the country and in Vancouver, BC. Go to JurassicWorldLiveTour.com. And if you really want to look back in time, just take a look at the pictures the James Webb Space Telescope is taking of our ever-expanding universe. And check out our Facebook page, aboutspace.today, for launches and landings, and invite your family and friends to listen weekly. And I want to thank John Gomez, our producer. Join Dawn Meyer, Space Coast news editor, this Friday for America in Space. And to all our listeners around the globe and here in the U.S., thanks for joining me. I'm David Denault, and this has been About Space Today.